Somebody, please ask them to quiet so they. Thank you all for coming. Wasn't good. I'm lost for words. I just spoke to the team on several thoughts that came to mind. As no one could have told me that this game is going to turn out like this, with the week of preparation that we had, with the meetings that we had, with the film study and the preparation that we had. No one could have told me that it was going to turn out like this. But oh, Lord, thank you. Thanking God for not allowing me to say what I wanted to say. Wasn't good. Wasn't good at all. I take full responsibility of the foolishness that went on out there, that we tried to name football. We tried to call it football. It wasn't that. We got to do better in every phase of the game. We got to do better preparing our kids. We got to do better, period. Let's go.
Nikki, go ahead and start.
Hi, Coach. Nikki Edwards, Yahoo Sports. How would you assess Ryan Staub's performance this season?
Staub didn't play well. I saw what you saw. He did not play well today. That wasn't his best, to say the least.
Adam, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Houston had the ball for almost 13 minutes in
Yep.
the third quarter. Did it feel like that's when they kind of seized momentum?
Statistically, in the first half, looking at the statistics at halftime, statistics could be misleading, but it was a pretty close-knit game except for a couple categories. But when you come out in the second half, I think they had the ball for 13 more minutes than we did. And it's normally when you give up 200 yards rushing, that's not in a winning cause. So we got to do much better on stopping the opposing team from running the football, but we got to do much better in keeping control of the ball so the opposing team don't have that type of time of possession.
Matt, go ahead.
Coach, what specific areas do you feel like you're falling below your own expectations? Or is it just
Every.
put your finger?
Every. Yeah, every.
Brian, go ahead.
Coach, defense, I know you guys have a lot of new faces this year, but with Coach Livingston back, are you surprised that the defense is struggling the way they are?
We're not struggling. We're getting our butts kicked.
Right.
You don't have to be polite with me. You don't have to sugarcoat it. I come from a mama who kept it a buck with me, so let's keep it a buck. We're getting our butts kicked. We're not successful on either side of the ball as we would wish to be.
On that side specifically, though, why do you think they're struggling so much?
Guys are not making plays. You see what I see. You got a sack, you miss a sack. Got a play, you miss a play. We can't give up explosions because explosion plays lead to touchdowns. And we can't continue to miss tackles because those things lead to first downs. First down leads to touchdowns. We got to do better, but we got to coach them up better.
Scott, go ahead.
Coach, offensively, with a lot of talent at receiver, running back, and improve offensive line, what do you think prevented you guys from finding an identity offensively?
That's a great question. That's a really fantastic question. I feel as though we have the players with the ability to be physical and run the darn football. But we started off, TFL, I think on the first or second play of the darn game. Like, you can't start out like that with a guy blitzing from the backside and catching you or hitting you in the mouth with it. We can't do those type of things. We prepare too much to understand what the opposition is doing. It's not like it surprises. You know what's coming. We just got to make the plays.
Leo, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, you touched on, preparation for practice and said you guys had a good week.
Yeah.
Is there something you got to change then if, your good week leads to a performance like this?
Yeah, night games. We get us our butt kicked at night. We normally get our butts kicked at night.
Why do you think that is?
Maybe because we're a morning practice team. Maybe because when we even try to implement and change the schedule to accommodate the young men to flip their bodies, the timetable and the sleep patterns and all of that, we try to do everything we can to accommodate what's going on, because we can't place blame on what time the darn game is. They playing the same darn time we playing. they just getting the upper hand.
Tyler, go ahead.
Coach, last week, Ryan had the 2-minute drill to kind of get himself in rhythm
Right.
quickly in that game. This week, obviously, it took until the end of the first half to get going
Right.
offensively. Did that kind of lack of rhythm, did you see mount itself as the drives kept going offensively? The 3 and outs kept piling up?
When 3 and outs piled up, that's a lot of pressure placed on defense. And sooner or later, you're going to implode. I don't care who you are. You're going to implode unless you get a big play on special teams. And the kicker did a fantastic job. I mean, he was nailing. How many field goals he hit today? I don't even know. It was crazy. I know he missed a couple, thank God. But he was awesome. He was awesome today. And prayers goes out to all those guys that were injured. I know one guy really got injured that got taken off in the cart. Prayers to him, he and his family.
Romy, go ahead.
Coach, I realize the game just ended. How do you manage your quarterback situation going forward?
I have no idea. I have no idea right now. Right now, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about what transpired and how can we prevent what transpired from happening again. I'm trying to self-analyze, like me first. What can I do better?
Anything else for Coach? Go ahead.
Yeah.
I know you guys are rotating a lot of guys, and maybe it's hard to single out some guys, but it's like Tawfiq Byer came in and played as well as he's played so far this year.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's hard when you get your butt kicked. You singling one guy to play well. I'm not that kind of coach. You know, we lost. It ain't no we lost and one guy won. That don't work. I'm not looking that deep into it. I see what I see when the game is transpiring, and I'm trying to fix it as it's unfolding right before your eyes. What you see, I see. Sometimes what you see, I probably saw it a few seconds earlier, and I kind of heard it going down, and I knew what was going to transpire. We got to do better, man. We're a much better team. We got to do better. Nobody could have told me that was going to go down like that. It's no way.
Tyler, go ahead.
Coach, Simeon had the big touchdown run in the
Yeah.
first half too. Just a couple. I know you guys are down, so you're passing the ball a lot more in the second half.
Yeah.
Do you feel like he's a guy that could be a bigger part of the offense going forward?
Depends on the rhythm and the flow and the game. And, you know, some guys do certain things better than other guys. And dealing with the plays that's called, you got to go with what's called and trust our coaches doing a great job of putting the right guy in for the play that's called.
2 more, Brian. Go ahead.
Tremendous run, though. Proud of him.
Coach, maybe this is a better question for Tuesday when we see you again, but you mentioned the night games. The next 2 are 8:15 p.m.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
We got to do better. We got to do better. I'm just saying that. Like night games. It is what it is, but we got to do better. It's not night games. When we score 30 points or more, we win. When we don't, we lose. Simple. We got to get more production. We got to start stopping people so we could have possessions a little more so we could do something with the ball. How you guys doing? Y'all all right? Y'all good? Awesome.
Coach, I was just wondering what your message to the group was. I don't like to ask private stuff.
I don't even remember. I go off emotions. I don't write nothing down. You know, I go off emotions. I go off feelings. I go off what God has feed me. And I don't even know. I'm sure Bucky recorded it, but I don't know. You really don't see him when we get our butts kicked. You see him when we win. No.
Scott, go ahead. Last one.
Coach, you mentioned like you nobody could have told you that this was going to
Right.
transpire the way it was tonight. Did you going into this one? Did you like the offensive plan and kind of
Yeah.
what you guys had?
You think I'm going to go into the game and don't like what we're going to do? That don't make sense. No, I like what we saw on film and the opportunities that the film showed us that we could take advantage of. I like the plan. I mean, I meet with the coordinators before we even get on the plane on a Thursday this time, or Wednesday as well. So I know, and I know what I want to see. I kind of know what we're planning to do. But I'm telling you, man, we had a wonderful week of practice, a wonderful week of preparation. So I'm still dumbfounded on what transpired. You guys tell me.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. God bless you, man. You guys have a safe trip home, please.